That's right, go big or go home. Welcome back. The countdown is on for this year's Summer Games in Paris, and this morning, GMA is jumping into the pool and the competition. Lara and James, you took a deep dive into a certain, what it used to be called synchronized swimming, but now it's artistic swimming?
When I was little, it was called water ballet.
Oh.
And then it was synchronized swimming, and today it's something...
Certainly not called ballet anymore. Let me tell you.
No, not well, we are getting ready for Paris. We all remember watching Esther Williams do it in the movies, but the world first discovered synchronized swimming as a sport in the Olympics when it debuted at the Games in Los Angeles back in 1984. The name of the sport has since been changed to artistic swimming, but the name does not convey even a little bit the level of athleticism it takes to perform.
Absolutely not. To be really successful at this sport, you need the stamina of a marathon runner, the acrobatic moves of a gymnast, the grace of a prima ballerina, all of which obviously you and I have. But Lara and I were fortunate to learn from one of the best in this sport.
Remember Esther Williams and the sweet world of synchronized swimming? Well, today the sport has a new name and a new attitude. Artistic swimming. The athletes are fitter and fiercer than ever, combining artistry and acrobatics, all while holding their breath underwater for minutes at a time. And no one embodies artistic swimming more than Bill May. Following his older sister into the pool when he was just 9 years old, May was often the only male on his teams growing up in California. But he managed to become a national champion and also won a world championship with Team USA. His eye, though, was always on the Olympics. And this year it seemed as if May's moment had arrived.
He's waited 20 years for this moment.
For the first time ever this year, the IOC says men can try out to compete in artistic swimming events in the Olympic Games. May made it to the final cut for Team USA, but ultimately did not make the Olympic team.
You know, it was something that I wanted for myself, but I wanted for the sport.
Yeah.
I fight for the inclusion of men in the sport. I try to inspire others like they've inspired me, just because I feel no matter who you are, male, female, anyone, I think that if you have a desire to do something, then nothing should stand in your way.
Talk to me about the various things that the athletes in this sport do to train for their career.
We spend about 10 to 12 hours a day in the pool, but outside of the pool, we're doing cross-training and fitness training and core workouts and flexibility.
Well, this is artistic swimming, but it is hard.
I was just going to say, you make it look so easy from above the water, but beneath the surface, there is a lot of work.
So much work.
Wow.
So much breath work, muscle.
It's a beast underwater and it's beauty on top.
I love that.
Like you.
Like us.
Remember that. What would you say to all kids about this sport?
Well, I would say, you know, it's going to be difficult. Not every day is going to be the greatest thing in the world, but the rewards are amazing. Let someone tell you no, and then you tell them yes, watch me.
Great advice. Not just for artistic swimming.
Great advice. Now we need some personal advice.
Yeah, now we're going in the pool.
I've been told that we are wearing these outfits because we are the Good Morning America entrant. We're a last-minute entrant into these games.
Awesome. Awesome.
You did not know that, but it's happening.
It's happening. Now, do we look like we could do well?
You look like you guys are going to be the next world
We've
champions.
got the outfit.
I have this.
Yeah.
Maybe with Bill's help, we can bring home the gold?
So the very, very first thing that you learn in artistic swimming is just simple sculling. You go on your back, make everything look effortless. Just nice and basic.
Can somebody call a doctor?
I love how his last words were nice and basic.
Yeah. The toe point alone is a 10.
Time to venture into the deep.
Okay, so the very first thing, you're going to scull. So you're going to take your hand.
Every one of my muscles in my back is now on fire.
And then you'll, that's perfect.
great.
Yeah.
I've got cramp.
Everything underneath the water needs to be stable to make sure everything above the water looks effortless.
Let's try it. I'm going. This is way beyond my water ballet at the Garden City pool.
I have no idea where I am or who I am.
You know, remember, there's people all around the pool.
Right.
So as you're doing it, you know, you're looking over here, and you're smiling over there, and you're yelling over there, and your moves are going every which way.
What about something where we lay on our back?
Let's do a ballet leg. So you're gonna be here, leg in, and leg out. Oh, that's good. Now bring your other leg to the surface.
I can't.
Let me tell you something. I go to war zones for a living. I'm in more danger in this.
Maybe we should just focus on the outside of the water park.
Not a bad idea, as an artistic team isn't just judged on what goes on in the pool. The deck work beforehand also counts toward the final score.
Representing the United States.
And the United Kingdom.
Well, that's what we call it.
At least you got the dive right.
I need to tell you there's more coming. That was just a preamble to the routine that we learned. And I use the word routine very loosely.
Very loosely.
Very loosely.
So we're going to, after the break, see the routine?
You're going to see the final product.
Oh, that was just a tease?
I'm here to tell you that we're both here.
Yeah, so we didn't die. I mean, there's that.
It is so hard, and these athletes are so talented, and Bill May made it all the way to the final cut. This is the first year they were allowing men to perform in the Olympics. He was right there. He will go to the Olympics, though, to as a representative and continue to coach. He's coaching several boys, several men, in hopes that more and more men get involved in the sport.
I'm so glad you shared his backstory.
Yeah.
So we have a better understanding.
We are gearing up, George. We're gearing up for our big trip to Paris to cover the Summer Games. And to get ready, we did train in several of the sports with Olympic-level athletes, James Longman and I. By far, as you might have gathered in the piece that you just saw, artistic swimming turned out to be the most difficult for both James and I. But our coach, Olympic trials finalist Billy May, would not allow us to quit.
No, that's right. He taught us several basic moves in hopes that Team GMA might be able to put together a short being the word we would need to focus on here, and we really did try. Take a look.
Olympic hopeful Bill May has patiently guided us through some of the fundamentals of Olympic event artistic swimming.
So that's right. Manual. That's perfect.
Great.
But is it enough to pull together an Olympic caliber routine? We are about to find out.
Team USA, United Kingdom.
This is what Olympic training is all about, repetition.
I mean, how many times a day would you have your athletes doing this routine?
Easily 100 times.
How many times do we have to do it?
Probably 108.
At this rate, we're going to top that.
Tub.
I'm tubbing. I couldn't get my tub with your tub.
Okay, one more time. We're going to get it right.
Okay, it's down to the wire. Can we pull this off in our very last attempt?
That was impressive.
did it!
That was impressive.
Really bad.
No, it wasn't.
Not do it.
We tried. We gave it an A for effort. We want to say thank you to Bill May for his endless patience. We love you, Bill. Thank you you are a great coach. And again, he will be at the Olympics as a representative and hopes so much to see more and more men in the sport of artistic swimming, as they now call it.
And he says, Bill, that while he'll continue on as a coach and competitor, he won't be trying out for the 2028 Summer Games, but he's been in the sport for 35 years.
Wow.
And says he'll be there for another 35 if he can.
It really helps us have a better understanding when we're going to be watching the games, what these athletes, the training that they do to get to where they are.
Yeah,
a
all
better
jokes aside,
appreciation. Because you guys are good. You're good athletes. Come on.
But this was so hard.
It
I mean,
really, honestly, was
you know,
that.
You can be okay at tennis, you can get the ball back, you can run in football. This, you could drown. I mean, and we nearly did. So it was hard.
But you guys are off to Paris?
Yeah, you're leaving.
That's right. So I go tonight to Paris. Maggie is already there. Laura's going to join us. We're going to show you Paris at the Games.
Yeah, well, you get there tomorrow morning. I get there on Thursday morning. We hit the ground running. We'll be sending you pieces, and I promise you we won't do that to you again.
Have a great time.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you.
guys.
Thank
See
you.
you over there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.